Well, hello folks, how are you? This is Kenny again with the Natural State Gardener and Homestead, and today we're kind of coming at you with a heavy heart here. Mother Nature has thrown us a curve. It's supposed to get down to about 34 degrees tonight. Some are saying it's going to get below freezing, I'm not sure. But here it is, the 14th of April. We've been teased with 60s, 70s, even had some 80-degree days. So today what we're doing, it may be an exercise in fertility, but what we're doing, futility, but whatever we're doing, we're trying to cover up our tomato plants. We tried to get a jump start on everything, so we gambled and we may have crapped out. I don't know for sure, but let me spin this around. Hi Christina. If everybody will look, these are where all our tomato plants are and our pepper plants that we've already gotten into the ground, and we started these in the house in January, late January, early February. So we've babied them for a long time just to have 2 or 3 hours worth of maybe frost that would kill them. So we're out here trying to cover them up with buckets. I don't know what part of the country y'all live in, but sometimes this happens and we have to, it's kind of rare, but it's happened this year. So, and I'm really kind of sad about it because vegetables are not the only thing that'll be affected. All of our Japanese maples, all of our tree buds, the flowers that we've gotten into the ground. Certain things you don't worry about. This crepe myrtle we're not going to worry about. The trees we won't worry about. They'll come back. It'll pop out for a little while and then come right back. I am a little bit upset about my Japanese maples. They're going to get bit and have to go through a whole thing again, but hopefully it won't be too hard on them. Rooster Cogburn's not happy, but he's having to deal with it too. There you can see a couple of my maples that have really bud out and done real well so far this spring, but we'll just have to wait and see what tonight brings. And you know, we could get lucky if we have a little breeze or if we have a little cloud cover. Maybe the frost will stay away. If we get a little bit of cloud cover, maybe the temperature will stay up a degree or two. We hope so, but we're doing what we can to try to save things. So here's some stuff we'll have to cover up. There's my new Japanese maple. Of course, it's in a bucket. I can take it into the garage. Should kill the biggest part of my flowers and my buds on my azaleas. These azaleas are just about gone their distance anyway, but we're going to try to cover up as many roses as we can because we have just got an abundance of rosebuds this year already. And we're really hoping that they're not damaged tonight. But see what else we may need to cover. We were lucky in one way in that we didn't buy, typically by this time of year we've bought several $100s worth of annuals and put in baskets and put in the ground. This year we've not done it. We've been fairly lucky on that regard. So we don't have that to try to cover up. We do have a few. We've got some sun patience that we've put in some beds here and then also around front. Our banana trees came out real nice, so we're going to have to cover it up. Here's some more of our tomatoes and peppers that weren't quite as far along as the ones we put into the garden. Hostas, it won't hurt them. It'll turn the tips of their leaves brown. Ferns, the same thing. And then they'll just rebound and come right back, but they will be slow and they will be later. And so, but we're just keeping our fingers crossed and saying a little prayer that we don't have to deal with a lot of loss. Been a bad enough year on everyone already, so hopefully we won't. See where we tied back our, I think if you can remember back in January, I did a video on cutting back the climbing roses and we tied those to the deck. Of course, we did have one that went all the way across, but my dog ate those, so didn't you, Dixie? You ate them, didn't you, girl? So, but anyway, here's our pink ones coming out. We got our first pink bud down there, a few pink buds. Here's a little pink bud here. Try to cover these up with sheets. You don't want to use anything plastic. Plastic can sweat and cause it to burn. So we're using cloth sheets. So doing the best we can. There's a mandevilla that we've got covered up there with kind of a blanket. So anyway, we're doing what we can. And hopefully we'll catch you on the flip-flop 24 hours from now. We will know. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, and we're going to try not to get discouraged. Y'all try not to as well. And so anyway, Kenny signing off. Like, subscribe. Tell us what you think.